First, what you need to do, you have the parsley, thyme, onion, couple garlic cloves, 1 pepper, bunch of scallions, ketchup, adobo seasoning, jerk seasoning, cayenne pepper, paprika, allspice, apple cider vinegar, and a little bit of brown sugar, right? First, what you gotta do is put some gloves on, wash your oxtails, right? I wash them with water, apple cider vinegar, mix it up, leave it soaking for about 30 minutes. Then we bring it to the produce. Chop your herbs, your produce, your peppers and all that shit. After, chop all your stuff, blend it, drain the meat, right? Put the spices in the meat, all the cayenne, paprika, allspice and all that stuff, salt, pepper, right? Take your spice blend from the Nutri-Blend, put it in a bowl too. Mix it up real good. I'll probably mix this, like incorporated everything, mixing it for like a good 2 to 3 minutes, right? Saran wrap it, put it in the fridge, and I left it overnight. Now, I'm gonna get back to you. I gotta go to class. Nobody in this class right now? Mad late, nobody here. Yeah, you in this class too, though? Alright, this class too, though. Let's give it, yeah. Yeah, I'm your teacher now, bitch. You're not my fucking teacher, bitch. Yes, I'm your fucking teacher now, alright? No way. Don't get it twisted, because I'll still kick your ass and give you a out. Alright, first, I don't have a marker. First, either way, guys. We're learning how to play 2K. Yes, we're learning how to play 2K. We are learning how to be elite point guards and carry other people on the court. Yes, my son. But bitch, I mean, don't call me bitch. Professor, I already know how to play 2K. So why am I in this class for? Well, from your past experience of you breaking, getting stripped, or even getting smoked by niggas that pulled up on you, shit. So, you need to be in this class. Now, pay attention. So, first,
2 hours later.
What you will need is a son. I know he's not. Yo. Bitch. Go home, smoke these in 2K, and don't be a bot. I won't be a bot. Professor Perp, I won't be a bot. That teacher, I really hate that teacher. So annoying. Alright, let's get this video done. So, marinated our oxtail. Now we about to sear these johnnies. What you want? Of course, man. Add a little bit of oil. Let the oil heat up. More like medium to high heat because we are searing these before we do anything else. So for your oil, you don't want like to burn the house down slowly, but a light smoke just to know when the oil is ready to be used, right? So look, that's a good instant. Still hear that sound and all that. So save the juice for later. We're gonna use this juice to sauce up the stew and all that. Mouthful, I know it looks like a dude brown color for the marinade, but I'm telling you this shit gonna be flat. So we got a good sear going, and we're gonna stew this off. What we're basically doing is tenderizing the meat so it could be able to be pulled, right? I got coconut milk right here. Ready, take this coconut milk. I don't know if I said coconut milk in the beginning, I'm sorry if I didn't, but take this coconut milk, put all of that in there, add the remaining of the marinade, flavor this up, mix it so it'll be incorporated, and then we're gonna fill this bowl up with about a cup, 2 cups to 3 of water, right? We need a lot of liquid because this is gonna take a long time. We're gonna stew this for about an hour and check up on it later, right? Leave that in there on medium to low heat, and we're gonna set our timer right here. Now for your patties, right? A lot of like to put a lot of spices in theirs and be like, oh, my is better because I have all of this, but it really doesn't matter. It's all about preference, all about what spices you like, right? So I picked for mine curry, turmeric, and ginger, right? And we have coconut milk, because I like coconut, what you're talking about, and butter, right? This is gonna be a very coconutty dish, right? Put the flour in the bowl. The reason why I don't like telling y'all how much I put in is because all of it is by eye, bro. So I just know from experience, and I don't even have that much experience. So I put like about 2 pinches of salt, curry powder, a little turmeric, and then a little bit of ginger. Mix this up. Now you want very cold butter. Put the butter in, and then you're really just gonna mush it inside. Use a fork instead of your hands because you want the butter to be as cold as possible. We're basically making biscuits, but in patties with spices and all that. The consistency you're looking for is like a little like breadcrumbs, like grainy type. You know what I'm saying? Like not too much of a powder like flour, but you don't want to see a lot of butter sticks. You want it to be liquid. That's why we came the butter as cold as possible. So next, make a little divot in it. Shake your coconut milk can and slightly pour some coconut milk in and mix it. The kind of consistency you want. Actually, put a little bit more. Get the ones on the bottom. Gather the ones on the bottom with it. Try to get the bottom dust all in there. Hold on, cross those. All right. Get all the stuff on the bottom. You notice it's sticky. This is what we want, right? What we're gonna do, I don't even think this is enough dough. I'm about to make more. But what we're gonna do is leave this in the fridge for 30 minutes, let it proof, saran wrap it, and then we're gonna come back. Just check it back on my oxtail, 30 minutes left, right? See how, wow. Oh, the camera got steamy off that one. Sorry, camera. But yeah, leave it on the simmer. I still got it on my medium to low heat, right there. You're gonna let this kind of cook it out. So, there's only 1 minute 50 left, but niggas is lazy, so you gotta see what's going on right now. Right, what we're checking, right, is how juicy, is how tender the meat is. So pick up the meat. Actually, let me get gloves real quick. Take out thing and squeeze it. If it's tough still, like really tough, oh shit, then you want to put it in for another hour. Also, if your liquid gets low, like you see right now, you seen some bones before. Well, before when I put it in, it was fully up, like yeah, literally right here. But now you see the bones. Add about 2 cups of water to it and then season it with allspice. How we add the water, right? We're gonna boil it. The reason why we're boiling it is so we don't stop the cooking process, because if we add cold water, everything stops and we're gonna have to wait even longer. Boil a whole pot, right? One of your pot, boil it just in case. All right, so our dough's been resting for about 30 minutes. Grab a rolling pin, grab your flour, sprinkle some flour on the countertop, right? Grab your dough. Sprinkle some flour on top of the dough, right? And then on top of your rolling pin, roll it out. See that thickness? This is the size you want, right? Make sure all sides have that. After you roll it to those sides, right? You want to hit it with a little bit more flour real quick. Grab one end, bring it over. You see how it's sticking? That's because my dumb ass didn't put enough flour, right? You gotta put a lot of flour. So I put more in the middle, right? Grab the sides. And then, right? Put it back. Roll it out once more. To the same thickness that we had before. Next, after you roll it, what you want to do is fold it, right? We're going to leave this thickness, right? We're not going to try to roll it again. Fold it once. We're just storing it back in the fridge, let it proof out a little bit more. Leave that right there. Put it back in our bowl. Right. This in the fridge for about another 30 minutes. So, dough's finished. Take it back out, unravel it. Roll it one more time because it's uneven a little bit. We got it to the same thickness that I said before. We're gonna grab our knife, make squares, boom, 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 right? So our oxtail is done now. I let the sauce, all that liquid reduce down by putting it on medium heat instead. Right, medium to high heat. Let it reduce, and then it came into a gravy. Right now, we're gonna pull apart all the meat from the bone and start pulling. It's gonna have an annoying screeching sound. Pray for your ears after this. Watch this, watch this. That bitch tender, but put the bones aside. I have a plate right next to the pot, so don't worry where I'm putting it. If you're following along with me in real life and you're actually cooking, good looks to you. But you probably be like, why am I pulling this apart? It's mad work. I should just eat the oxtail by itself and not worry about the patties. Well, you nigga. After you got all your meat out, right? Grab the cup for the blender, put them in. We're gonna give it a couple pulses. We're not letting it blend OD. Please don't let it blend OD, because it's gonna be mush. It's gonna still taste good if it's mush, unless you like mushy patties. Yeah, go ahead, my nigga. But I want my shits. I still want like little pieces of meat. You know what I'm saying? Take it, put it on the blender. That's about it. Just a little bit pulses. Alright, bring it back to the patties that we just cut up. Before I even say that, leave your oven on 450 degrees preheated and bring it over to the patty. Grab a patty on the side. If it is thick, thin it out a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Alright, and grab your post meat. Right, bring it up here. Push down on the patty, push it down with a fork. Alright. Try not to pierce the patty, the dough with the fork. You're just laying it on top and pushing it down. Now, I'm gonna do the rest. If y'all wanna watch, go ahead, but I say skip it. With the remainder of the dough, you can just take it, put them all together, and make like biscuits, coconut scones, whatever the f you want. So like, I formed them. These just look butt. But yeah, we're gonna put this in the oven for about 25 minutes. Right? And I'll get back to you. Simmer. Golden, crispy, nice and brown. Let's cut into this real quick. Look at all that crunch, all those flakes. Let's open it up. Juicy oxtail, coconut oxtail. I'm gonna try this out real quick. That crunch is crazy. God!